Hello and welcome back to the channel. How Dominance, Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to continue seeing more. Coming up in this episode, Lee Radford and his link up with an international opponent of England's. Joe Tapine confirms his commitment to the Raiders. And Mark Percival still hopeful of making the Rugby League 2023 World Cup squad for England. So we start today with a little bit of a connection between Castleford Tigers and Samoa, as there is an unlikely partnership being set up, as the Castleford Tigers head coach, Lee Radford, will be the assistant coach for the exciting Samoa team during the 2021 Rugby League World Cup, which starts on the 15th of October, where Samoa take on England. Following Andrew Webster stepping out of the coaching setup for Toa Samoa, Radford has joined Matt Parrish's staff, which includes Cronulla assistant coach Daniel Holsworth and ex-Bradford boss Jeff Tovey and former Hull FC forward Frank Pritchard. The opportunity to work with a highly talented squad who will be challenging for the Ball Beret trophy was one that Radford had to take. When I was asked, I was really pleased with the chance to be part of the team, and I'm excited to work with some of the blokes that will be in the squad in a few weeks. Speaking to Matt, he's really pleased with the availability that he's got. Some of them are choosing Samoa over Australia, which is a really powerful decision, and the influence of them blokes will be big in the competition. Radford is hopeful that this tournament will attract new fans to watch and attend games, as he believes that international fixtures are vital for the growth of the British game. For our game to grow international, we have to be strong, or stronger than we have been previously. Hopefully this World Cup will be a really healthy competition and there won't be too many blowout scores for the developing nations. Hopefully as well, the games with the elite nations will whet the appetite for some new viewers. Samoa's team selection will make for exciting viewing. A whole host of NRL talents have declared themselves interested in participating and playing in the competition here in England, with which it is a thrilling prospect for the Ford's boss. We're going to be based in Doncaster, and the planning has been taken care of. As soon as the players land, they'll be able to familiarise themselves with their surroundings. Jerome Luai, Josh Papali'i, to name just two who have played at the highest level of our sport. I'm looking forward to picking their brains and seeing how they set about going about their work. Toa Samoa's first fixture is a big one, the competition opening game at the home of Newcastle United against England, the tournament's host. Sean Wayne will be flanked by Paul Wellens and a man Lee Radford knows well, his assistant coach Andy Last, and the mind games have only just begun at the Jungle. We've stopped talking to each other in the coach's office and there's been some great banter there, but it'll be a great way to get the competition going. It means though that the off-season period for Radford has been and gone, with the Tiger staff already preparing for the pre-season and the start of the 2023 Betfred Super League season, with plans and programmes already firmly in place. Radford also revealed the expected start date for his majority of cast squad for the pre-season in November. One of the only benefits of not making the top the six playoffs means you can put plans into place earlier than you want to, so there'll be no detrimental effect to Castleford going forward with the World Cup. It can only benefit the club. Some of the younger lads will be in on the 7th of November. The rest of the squad will be in on the 14th, with some of the overseas lads back a little bit later, as they will be potentially playing at the World Cup. Sorry Cast fans, I had to use that picture just for comical effect, because them two, it does seem a little bit of fun between them two with the little bits of banter that you catch. But yeah, Lee Radford is going up against England for Samoa. That was a weird one. I'd love to hear that conversation, how that came about, because it is an interesting story. Good luck to Samoa, good luck to England, and good luck to everyone else that are competing in the Rugby League World Cup. We now continue with the news that Canberra Raiders have confirmed that Joseph Tapine has re-signed with the club on a new deal, which will see him stay with the Green until the end of 2027. Tapine was already contracted with the club for 2023, with the 4-year extension seeing him locked into Canberra for the next 5 seasons. 2022 was a career best for the New Zealand international, as he led the NRL in post-contact metres, 1,731 made, second in offloads, 47 made, with a staggering 406 runs, 6 in the NRL, for 4,125 metres, which puts him third in the NRL over the course of this current season. His dominant individual season saw him win the first Meninga medal as a Raiders Player of the Year, holding 44 votes over the year, 22 more than his nearest rival. Tapine has had the opportunity to captain the club for the first time in the Raiders' round 25 demolition of the West Tigers to secure a finals position. Since joining the Raiders in 2016, Tapine has played 145 matches for the Raiders, with this new deal set to see him become one of the club's most capped players in the club's history. Tapine said he's excited to re-sign with the Raiders and he wants to continue his career in Canberra and work towards achieving his and his team's goals. I'm looking forward to what the future brings, and me and my wife are happy here, and to be part of a team for the long term is something special, Tapine said. I remember a conversation I had with Stick, Ricky Stewart, and he said, you'll play 250 games here, and that's one of my goals. I want to try and play as many games as I can for this club, and be up there with some of the great players who have played here. After an incredible season in 2022, Tapine said his challenge is to follow up in 2023 with the performances and beyond with some similar form, and said he aspires to be club captain during the term of his new deal. It's all about being consistent and back it up next year and the year after that. I'm looking forward to the challenge, he said. I've always wanted to be a leader here, and I'm still growing off the leadership group. There are still senior players ahead of me, and I'll keep working with them and hopefully be their captain one day. Raiders CEO Don Furness said the re-signing of Tapine was a huge boost for the club, and he's looking forward to seeing Tapine continue his form in the World Cup and into his contract with the Raiders. There's no doubts that Joe has had the best season in the NRL in 2022, and we're very excited to have him commit to the club for the long term. His development on and off the field has been something that we've been very proud of, and we will continue to be one of the most valuable parts of our side in the future. We wish Joe all the best in the upcoming World Cup campaign with New Zealand, and we can't wait to see him back on the field for the Raiders for the next 5 seasons. So we end today's episode with the news that St Helens centre Matt Percival is still hoping to be given the green light from a knee specialist to play for England in the home World Cup. The 28-year-old was out of favour during Wayne Bennett's reign as England coach. He only made 1 appearance in the last World Cup in the final game of the group against France, as England went on to reach the final in Australia. Percival is in the plans of Bennett's successor Sean Wayne, and has made him even more eager to prove his fitness ahead of the opener against Samoa. He He said it's important to me because obviously I've been in the squad over the last few years but never really played under Wayne Bennett. For whatever reason he didn't want to play me, and I'm still striving to play for England, especially when the coach is interested in playing me. I've spoke to Wayne and I want to go out there and play. Percival was out for 4 months with fluid on his knee, making his comeback in their semi-final win over Salford. He was also a try scorer in the Saints' 24-12 win over Leeds in Saturday's grand final at Old Trafford, but admits his injury woes aren't quite yet in the past. I played the first 15 thinking I was going to get through the year quite well, Percival said. It's a weird injury really, it heals itself over time. It was something the specialist wouldn't allow me to play with until it was gone, otherwise it would end up ruining my career. It was so bad it was advice I had to take. It's still there, but it's getting better. I knew I had it in me with the 2 games to come back in. The plan is to have some more scans to see how it's progressing. I know I got through the games and I might look okay, but I've had anti-inflammatory tablets and a couple of painkillers leading into the games to help me get through them. I've got to reassess now and see where I go. I do feel ready to go and I'm looking forward to playing for England. I just need to speak to the specialist. If he gives me the all clear, I'm 100% committed to England. It's almost time for the England squad to be named, as Shaun Wane says that it would happen this Friday, and England will be the last squad to be named for the upcoming World Cup. Who is going to make the squad, we don't know, but it'll be good to see a few players from down under who have been playing well or have been injured before, if they're ready to go, or if there's local talents in the UK that are going to be included in the squad, with the likes of Johnny Lomax being a maybe and Alex Walmsley being a definite not. St. Helens numbers might be down to Percival and Makinson. Don't get me wrong, there's a couple of players in the Saints team that would definitely get into the squad, but injuries to the English players have ravaged Saints this year. We'll have to see what comes out of this, and what squad Shaun Wane picks. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking on that notification bell for any updates on new videos that may be coming your way. Tell me what your thoughts are on the episode in the comment section below. Do you think Percival will make it? Do you think Tapine is a good signing, or is he a one-hit wonder for Canberra Raiders? Or even Radford going to Samoa to the World Cup? Be a bit weird to see so many English coaches being involved in the foreign teams. You can have a look at the list and I'll bring you a list of all the players in the squads in the future. Anyway, tell me anything that you want in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching though. Stop saying though now. But in the meantime, please remember to share this video worldwide. I'll end by asking you to stay safe. I'll now wish you all the best. And I'll see you in the next episode.